Good morning. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm Jody and I will be guiding you in our beginner yoga practice for this morning. And let's just take in a big deep breath to be grateful for just being alive for today. And as you can see, we are in the beautiful beach of Samal. I'm just grateful to also be here and share this moment with you. As we start, sige, let's begin. So, first of all, find your balance as you. Let's start with the mountain pose. Starting in mountain pose, or as we call it, Tadasana. Stand tall with your feet hip-width distance apart, with your arms relaxed at your sides, your palms facing upward. Facing forward rather. Allow yourself to make mistakes as you take a few deep breaths to yourself. As you inhale, what a joy to be alive, and exhale. As you take another deep breath, inhale and exhale. Ground yourself. Wherever you may be, there you are, and make sure that you're present, as this moment is just perfectly handcrafted for you. As we now move on to our gentle neck stretches, as you slowly tilt your head to the right, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder as you hold it for a few breaths. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale, and switch to the other side with your left ear moving to your left shoulder. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Back to your right. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. And lastly, to your left. Inhale and exhale. As we now move on to our standing forward fold, Uttanasana. From our mountain pose, exhale and hinge at the hips to fold forward, keeping your knees slightly bent. If kaya nyong i-stretch out, why not? But if you cannot, that's okay also. Allow yourself to just accept and be with wherever you are. As you take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. And you have a few options here. Some of you might want to just let your head hang low. Some of you, pwede din nakahang din yung arms and hands nyo. For some of you, for me, this is one of my favorite na ginagawa. You can just sway with your head still hanging low. As you don't forget to take a few deep breaths, inhale and exhale. As we proceed to our halfway lift now, as you lift your head and your hands placed to your knees, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale and lift your torso halfway. Lengthening your spine. Feel niyo yung stretch dun sa spine niyo. And keeping your knees slightly bent if that's what you're comfortable with. Keeping your hands to your shins. Ayan. Or your thighs, whatever you're more comfortable with. With your halfway lift, keep your gaze forward. Soft gaze lang. Maintain a flat back. Maintain your flat back and hold it as you take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you step your right foot back. Let's move to our low lunge. And lower your right knee to the ground. Keep your left knee directly above your ankle and sink your hips forward. Stretch that out. Set up. You can keep your hands on the floor, or you also have the option to reach them overhead, whatever feels comfortable for you. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Lastly, inhale and exhale. As you put your hands down, lift your knee up and switch sides. Left knee goes down, right foot at the right angle, keeping it aligned to your shoulders as you stretch those hips out. And you take a deep breath, inhale. Again, you have the option to just keep your hands here, or you can also lift it up overhead. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. As you take another deep breath, inhale. And exhale. As we move down to our downward facing dog. So yung left knee natin, lift it up. Put your other foot back, right foot back as you move your hips backward and stretch out your back. Press your hands firmly to the mat so that you can have proper support. Make sure na hindi lahat ng weight nyo nasa wrists nyo. It's evenly distributed to your fingers as you stretch. So take another deep breath, inhale. And exhale. As we move to our child's pose from this downward facing dog, move your hips down with your hands still planted on the ground. Move your knees, slightly widen them, your knees. Si kanina, naka-hip width distance apart siya. Now widen your knees slightly and move your hips back as you stretch out your spine. Stretch out your back, stretch out your neck, your arms, and your shoulders as you take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you take another deep breath, inhale and exhale. Lastly, take another deep breath, inhale and exhale with a sound. Woo! Sarap no ating stretching, and now we are going to move to one of my favorite stretches. This is called the cat-cow stretch. So alam na natin bakit cat-cow ang tawag dito, because now you're gonna come to our tabletop position. Tabletop position meaning yung knees natin hip width distance apart in alignment with our palms and our shoulders, and our back is flat. As you take an inhale, arch your back and lift your gaze. This is called the cow pose. Lift your head and your tailbone to the ceiling, or in my case, to the sky, wherever you may be, and round your spine. As you exhale, tuck your head in, tailbone in, and this is also now called the cat pose. Let's do this for 2 to 3 times, maybe 3 times. So for the second time, lift your head up and your tailbone up to the ceiling. Inhale. Stretch it out. Cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. And for the last cat-cow stretch, head to the sky and exhale. As you go back to our tabletop position, flat back, flat sa ating knees. We're now gonna go and move to our seated forward fold as you sit on the mat with your legs extended in front of you. Yan. Daming mga sand, that's fine kasi nga nasa beach tayo. So with your legs extended in front of you, inhale to lengthen your spine. Ma-feel mo yung stretch while you inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward to the hips, reaching your feet or your shins, depending on saan ka comfortable. Wag mo pilitin na kung hanggang dito lang talaga, that's also okay. Pero kung if you want to also challenge yourself, you can reach out for your foot. That's also fine. Just allow yourself to gaze forward, soft gaze. And allow your back to be straight as you take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. As you take another deep breath in. And out. And lastly, another deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Nagigising na yung mga tao. Naglilis na yung mga maintenance dito. Pero sige lang. Take another deep breath in. And out as we move to our last pose, also called as our corpse pose or savasana, as you lie on your back with your arms and legs comfortably spread apart. Yan. Relax na tayo. Stay here for as long as you want. And as you lay here, I want you to notice how you feel. Your body is thanking you for just moving around a bit for today. And just making sure that you were able to serve yourself first before you go out to the world. As you take another deep breath in and out. Take another deep breath in and out. You may now set your intentions for the day. What do you want to happen today? How do you want to feel? These things are actually in your control. How you want to show up today. Making yourself feel good, feel awesome, feel loved. Feel grateful for the life that you have, wherever you may be. As you take another deep breath, inhale and exhale. If you have the time, I really urge you to just stay for a bit, for as long as you want. But if you don't, you can say a little prayer or say a little gratitude for today. As we close this meditation, you may now sit up. And in yoga, if it's your first time to encounter this kind of practice, meron tayong greeting wherein we put our hands together, put it in our heart as we bow and say Namaste, which means the greatness in me greets the greatness in you. So we will do that today. Namaste. So if you find this video helpful for you, I urge you to share this with your friends who are also exploring in the world of yoga and gusto nila na beginner yung ma-try out nila. And follow and subscribe nyo na rin ako. So, thank you so much guys and have a great, awesome day for today. Namaste.